Welcome on back, everyone, to another episode of the DBD Killers, and today we are doing the Spirit. We're in the gut now. I like to call this the gut of the killers, because in the gut of the killers, there is a lot of killers that a lot of people do not like. They're like the toxic killers that people are just like, we don't want to verse those guys. I'm just going to DC and get on out of here. Well, today begins some of those kind of killers. This is a killer that is not really liked upon. The Spirit. The Spirit shifts and flies across the map and can hit you, and you don't even see it coming because she's invisible. Something like the Wraith in a way, but a little bit different because, well, let's just put it this way. The Wraith, when he's invisible, you can see where you're going. The Spirit, you can't see where the survivors are like you can the Wraith. So it's a little bit different, but it's a lot more faster and more effective if you know how to do it. Me personally, I'm not a good teleporter dude, so yeah. It's a little bit harder. But let's get in on the gameplay, and I will show you the perks that we will be using here. Let's get going. Alrighty, here is the Spirit. It is the Spirit. She's her limbs are a little bit breaking off and whatnot. She might need a sewing kit or something to put some of this together. Kind of reminds you of the Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas. But anyway, over here are the 3 perks that we are going to be running. Spirit Fury. After you break 2 pallets, the next time you are stunned by a pallet, the entity will instantly break the pallet, and you still suffer from the stun effect penalty. Hex Haunted Ground. When either one of the 2 trapped Hex Totems is cleansed by a survivor, all survivors suffer from the exposed status effect for 60 seconds. The remaining trapped Hex Totem immediately becomes a Dull Totem. And then we got Rancor. You become obsessed with one survivor. Each time a generator is completed, your obsession sees your aurora for 3 seconds. Each time a generator is completed, all survivors' locations are revealed to you for 3 seconds. Once the exit gates are powered, the obsession becomes exposed. Yada, yada, yada. Anyway, this perk right here, I don't want to see this perk. We're not even going to get that far, because as you know, the rules are 3 perks, 1 4K. There ain't going to be no door. So, the only thing that's possibly going to help us a tiny bit is Haunted Ground. I don't deliberately walk into pallets too much, so I can't say that this is going to help me. So Haunted Ground is pretty much the only one we're going to be running with here. This is going to be hard. It's going to be really hard. But then again, like I said, you know, we're at the gut of this. We're at the gut of the killers, and at the gut of the killers, there's a lot of killers in here that people do not like. I usually say let's get us a 4K, but I'm going to be like, let's get us a DCK, because this is more, we're into the gut, like I said. We're going to try to get a 4K, but let's see what the players have in store for us. Let's get in on the gameplay. Here we go, you guys. Father Campbell's Chapel with the Spirit. And like I said, we are in the gut of the killers, people. The gut of the killers. So this is going to be interesting. Let's see what we got in store. As you see the phase walk, that is like your invisible fast way to cloak and get around to kill them, as you can see. They don't see you until the last minute. See? That's the thing with the Spirit. She's gonna cloak around and get around real easily. If you're good at that kind of stuff, if you're good at like boil over. By the way, if anybody doesn't know, if you even hit that corner of that stairwell while you're climbing down, you automatically get off if you have boil over, by the way. Dead by Daylight has never fixed that, and they probably haven't yet still. And there is one of them. They have now popped haunted ground, so now they're all exposed. And then you just go right back. Where's her friend at? Really? One up on the gen. You got the other one back here in the corner. Boil over, just like I said before. If it hits this corner, which I think it proves the point here. See? And now, these guys, let's just be honest, you guys, they're not really trying. If people were actually really trying, they would be outdoing the gens. I knew right away whenever they kept coming into the basement and was messing with me, I was like, they don't really want to play. they just want out. Like, I just sensed that right away. Nah. See, look at them. They're all coming down now. And like I said before, this is the gut of the killers. These are the kind of killers that people don't really want to play against that much, so they'll just come and kill themselves on the hook and be done with it. People do it all the time. If you're a really good spirit, the people will just quit on you or just die on the hook. And that's the truth. I think that's the same, though, with the nurse, if I'm being honest. If you're a really good nurse, it's the same. They got 4 gens left. They keep messing around in the basement. It's a wrap. See? Like, they're just messing around. Look, now they're going in and out of lockers. Like, I could see the point too. People, you know, that are playing survivors are like, oh, he's being a tryhard. They haven't even left the damn killer shack yet. Like, they're not even trying. I just shook my head at this whole match. Like, I couldn't believe what was going on. I was like, they must just be memeing. And then that guy DC'd. He was already dead. And the other one DC's now. As I said, the gun of the killer is where most people DC, all these guys. Well, there's a 4K nonetheless. 2 DC... Well, one died on the hook, but he DC'd anyway still, but... So you got 3 technically dead and 1 DC. But that's a 4K nonetheless. You know, DCs or kills. It's the same amount of points. It don't matter. I said that at the beginning, way in the beginning of this when I started doing that. DCs is the same as you go into the heavens. It's the same as a kill. But that is it. The 3 perks and the 4K done. That fast. But that's what I mean. Like, it's the gut of the killers. People will DC. They just don't like playing against these killers. Crazy. They must be just trying to level up those guys, too. At least that's what it feels like. They just trying to level them up or something? Definitely Jill. She only has 2. Maybe they just started out on this or something? I don't know. 13, obviously, no, but... I mean, if that person got put with these guys, and they didn't come in as a team... I could see the issues there. I could definitely see the issues if that's the case, but... if that's not the case, and they're all a team... then I don't know why only 2 DC'd and, well, 3 died on the hook, 1 DC'd on the hook, so he would have died anyway. So, I don't know, it's a very messed up situation when you get to these killers because of the DCing. So, just remember, you know, it happens. But we got Spirit, Fury, and then we got a Hex on the ground. And last but not least, Rancor, which we didn't see that, but... Thank you all for tuning in. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. I greatly appreciate it, and hit the bell, and I'll see you guys on the next killer video. Hopefully, we'll have less of these DCs, but I'm not going to promise anything for who's coming up here soon. Have a good one, and I'll see you then.